Yo, what's up? Just going over my trade I took today. How I could have done better, what I could have done better, how I could have done better, where I could have done better, and maybe not do better, and do better. So, so going over what I saw, what I should have seen, what was something that was interesting, something that was vital and rival to the idol and the Bible and the Bible with the Bible. Shut the fuck up. All right, watch. So this is what I was looking at. I was short biased. I'm gonna be honest. Be honest. Short biased. But what can I say? What can I do? How can I move? Who can I screw? Oh shit. Okay, so this is what was going on. Okay. So in the morning, it was a little tricky one, right? We're getting shorts, and if you noticed in the morning on the higher time frames, there's just so much going on, to tell you the truth. So in the morning, the higher time frames showed bullish for ES, right? Let's see. So we are kind of bullish on that, right? 15. We were bearish on there. So if you see NASDAQ, so NASDAQ took out these highs. What the fuck? Oh, the magnet. The magnet. Wait, snap the indicators now. No. Okay, so these highs, 530. Look at these highs. They were kind of weak. Why can I draw them both? Right? So, I think that was like a bearish SMT right there. 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 8 o'clock, yeah. Well, not really. But there was a bearish SMT right there. Look. From there to there. And then from there. Actually, no, that's both. Both are going down. That makes no sense. But I wasn't really looking at that. Okay. I was looking at these draws on liquidity. Okay. I was looking at these draws on liquidity. London, Asia, that. But I should have seen the bulls were there. So we took out Asia high. We took out London high during the open and started to rip. Basically a break, retest, could go high, who knows, but love me like you do, love me like you do, on the 1 minute. Okay, so we should have seen this. So this was the leading index because it moved first, and let's see on the minute how did it look. Yeah, well, this took out London first, came back, retraced, and retraced 10. When did I take my trade? Where's my fucking, not this one then, this one here. So let's do this SPX, that's where I took my trade and it's already connected. And then let's do this, NASDAQ. Right. So I like this trade. The strategy wasn't here too much, only because we're trading all-time highs. But I could have looked for a strategy before this second one. So what I could have seen was this. I could have seen the SMT here on these, the difference, kind of marked out areas. Marked out. I should have marked out that high. Okay. Came here, SMT, marked out that high. Once that broke, I could have seen something. It's all relative. It's all relative, right? Coulda, shoulda, woulda. But what I did see was that it was trailing up, it was moving up, holding this area. This was another signal. The solid signal was this. So broke up, came back, retest. Once this came up here, I kind of wanted to enter here, to tell you the truth. Let me tell you why again. Because I am that nigga. All right. So oh, that's why. I was thinking about what I was doing. So I had that marked out. There wasn't really level here besides, let me see, is this on the 1 minute, on the 5 minute, on the 1 minute for ES. Watch. 946, yeah, around here. So I had this marked out. This marked out, this area marked out. But then I changed it to this area. I said once that level gets inversed, we're golden. So that could have been a good one. It inversed here, came up. This fair value gap here was looking, respected this fair value gap. I was already interested, but I wanted confirmation. So I didn't want to just be the first kind of, not the first buyers, because it kind of already started over here. But this is pre-market. Who trades pre-market? You're an animal. Shout to you. So 34 minutes into the fucking market, no, we're not taking a trade. It's kind of moving in here, and it was already gonna act right here. So this was good, bro. This was a good trade. Came up. Another fucking fair value gap there. And once this shot down, I said, okay, fair value gap here, and got in kind of fast, um, got in kind of early. So what I did see was that once it came down, tested this, it started to come up. I had like a level marked out here, like it was kind of something, right, where this open, closed, and then shot down, came up, and I was looking at this area. It was kind of just dancing in this area for a little bit. I wanted to fucking buy here. I should have bought here. That would have been good. That would have been a fucking just to wig that bitch, and then fucking it shoot up. But that's the higher risk. But okay, so what I did see was that when it shot up, came back, did not go lower here. There was no sign of aggression from the sellers. There probably was, but the buyers were eating it up. So I came here and fucking bought here. Bought right there at this 54, 7154. It came, shot up. It shot up on NASDAQ. It also shot up, but it shot back down a little quicker. And so once it shot up, I managed my position. I moved my stops to there, and I was gonna move it just a hair down, but I was like, I don't want to take a L on this fucking trade. Might as well break even and fucking fuck it. But look, I got wicked out, and then it just rips to the top. It doesn't go too high, right? But it does go high, right? 54 could have went out for 10 points. That would have been cool, but 54 and got out a couple 10 points. That would have been a nice little banger, nigga. So from 54 to here, it was like almost 2 bills, 2 points, two bills. So 10 points, 5 points, 2 bills, 2, 4, 5 round, 6 bills. Could have made a nice little chunk of cheddar today, but anyways, came up here, could have managed here. Managed to, if it would have stayed at break even, where I would have came back and put my stops on, it would have been this. Then came up here, test here. I would have moved it up to here, up here, down, up, moved it to here, down, and then moved it to here. I guess, I don't know. That would have been cool, but now it wasn't choppy in the morning. It was just trying to play out. It was just playing out. This price action was ass. Not gonna cap. Low, high, and then fucking going, you know? So I'm changing the strategy up kind of, but I'm noticing shit, and I want to learn as much as I can from the mentor, and then just go figure out my own strategy. But I see patterns here where it's easier to go for the longs. It was easier to go for the longs. It was already bullish. It was bullish, right? Well, at least that was cool. Figured that out. But all in all, these SMTs are a new confluence I'm learning and I'm adding to the arsenal. So I'm not really going to flip shit up right now. So I'm gonna just keep at it. I'm still green for the month. I'm break even for the week on this account. I did just take one trade, so that was good. No chasing. I wanted to get in again here. I actually wanted to get in here, but then I was like, for what? Where are my targets? What am I thinking? For risk for a fucking 10 point move again, but nah. Why? So, all right. That was a quick little video recap of the trade that I took today. SMTs are there. SMTs are working. So, break-even day. Not gonna cry about that. It was a good trade, good setup. I'm seeing the setup. I'm seeing the fucking confluences and all that. So I really appreciate everything that's going on and all the good stuff. So thank you for listening. Thank you for vibing out, and we'll talk soon. Appreciate it. Where the fuck are my? Did I draw? Did I fucking? Oh, there you go. Oh no. Yeah, I guess I'm not gonna delete that. See, manage my position, blue funded on the other one. I was kind of blown yesterday, so it doesn't really matter. Practice on NQ for the first time on the other account, which I popped, but yeah. That was pretty cool. That move was cool, but it's fucking volatile dick, so let's fucking go, brother. Let's go, brother. I appreciate you. Appreciate the love. Appreciate practice, read, journal, do all that. I'm doing this like vlog journal. I don't like to write that shit down. I do write the stuff, like the test stuff, and have my goals written down and all that. So I really like that version, and that's why I do this. So, all right, peace, love you.